Okay, here's attempt number 2. First time around I was a derp and hit my Windows button instead of the Alt key. But when I left off I was admiring this color scheme. It is actually most fortuitous. At least I like it. So there. The Space Marine Captain is going straight for the power node. In the meantime, these scouts are running down here, and with a little bit of insight into the future, I can tell you they're about to capture this giant requisition point. Isn't that exciting? I know it is. In the meantime, on the other end of the map, we have some creepy, crawly, alien-type people painted in a lovely piss yellow color. That would appear to be just sort of running around with their little gun claw hand things. Also happening to capture some points, just because that's how they roll. And over here we'll see the biggest of the big nasties. Where did he go? Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, and yeah. And here comes some unfortunate Space Marines into the fray. Bug vision. Look at them, they're insects. Let's run up to them and hit them with our guns. Let's run up to these guys and hit them with our guns too. Yeah, okay. Let's get the fuck out of here now. This guy's kind of angry, you know. The Space Marines gone, done pissed him off. They were like all up in his grill, so now he's sort of following them. Creepy trail and stalking. Then he's like, alright, fuck it, I'm capturing this wreck point. And here we are, back to the default camera view. No more mucking about. Because now's the point where I got last time when I was trying to commentate. And yeah, I like this color scheme. Good job, Marines. Golden Tyranids, not so much. Then again, I'm just not a huge Tyranid fan. Yep. So here's the scouts. They've been doing quite a good job of basically pulling back when the Hormagaunts attack, and then they close in again when they start attacking the point, and get a couple of model kills. They're at 6 out of 8. Here we have the Force Commander going to go down. Sorry about my FPS, and there it goes. And an oh wow coming out of text. Here we have a tunnel being built by the Ravener Alpha. And these poor Termagants, they have been upgraded. But 3 models, just very not good. Warrior Brood coming out, that's gonna fuck some things up. These Space Marines move in to do what the Scouts could not and push back the Hormagaunts. Down to 3 models, but they are not gonna die anytime soon. In the meantime, the upgraded Termagants pop into the Ravener tunnel, and the Warrior Brood combined with other Termagants is going up here to stop these Scouts from capturing. Second Space Marines are... wait. That's the Force Commander who just spawned. The second Space Marines are going to capture his secondary power. The Ravener is capturing back this requisition point. As I mentioned previously, requisition points in this game give you more resources the longer you control them, so losing one doubly hurts. Losing a scout model is not a big deal, but these Space Marines are in a bad place. They should be retreating, like, now. They've lost 2 models. That is a lot of resources to reinforce, let me tell you.
I hear you. Go ahead.
A lot. And they can just hop back into the Ravener tunnel, and there he goes. Ooh. Just destroying the tunnel completely. Not so hot. But what can you do? They popped out on the other end of it, so that's always great. The Tech Marines are going to be able to hold that down. In the meantime, the Termagants are steadily holding on to the points up here. Or maybe not so steadily. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't seem to see any plus 20 or plus 30 requisition points.
Our fortifications are under assault.
In the meantime, the Space Marine Captain is taking care of that, and the Marines themselves are capturing. Big wave of Tyranids here, going in for the Gen Harass. Notice how the Tyranids have not built up their power nodes here, but have built up a full one here. In the meantime, the Marines have been largely unable to build up a power node anywhere, due to the constant pressure put on them by the Hormagaunts and Termagants. And this nice little Ravener Alpha, Marines retreating right through that, and they're just gonna dive back into the tunnel and come out over here to harass the scouts. Abusing those tunnels for mobility is great play from Ed's side. In the meantime, Tex is hurting quite a bit. If you notice, he has a lot less power income, a little bit less requisition, and he's behind on units as well. Overall, not that great of a place to be. This is from a series of games that I'm going to cast that are daily matches held between pros for Dawn of War 2 Live, I believe. Not completely sure. Maybe they just did it for great lols. In the meantime, the Hormagaunts have also been upgraded. Both Termagant squads upgraded. And just these TAC Marines, excuse me, were set up in a good spot there behind some heavy cover, and were able to easily handle these Termagants at range. In general, their TAC Marines can go toe-to-toe with a lot of things as far as range damage goes, and it's really showing through, especially against units that tend to mob. Tyranids suffering a lot of unit casualties here. 3 and 3, so that's 6 unit casualties. The blue bar there, for all of you who are wondering, is experience. I did get a question about that, I do believe. Force Commander just being swarmed here, using a special and forcing a retreat. An outright retreat out of 2 of the Termagants, who have now lost 8 models between them. Luckily there's 2 squads, so they spread out the damage. The Warrior Brood getting on top of the Force Captain, along with the Hormagaunts. Those guys down 3 models, these guys still at full count. And is he gonna lose his commander again? Run! Run! You've got big things with claws that kind of look vaguely like bug dinosaurs, or dinosaurs with guns coming after you. Run! In the meantime, scouts going back for some healing. TAC Marines not fully healed, but going out into the field just out of necessity. Blue is really behind on the capping war here, 172 to 500. And let me remind you, these colors are switched. That bug has been around since the beta, and despite the fact that they patch this game almost weekly, if not several times a week, the bug is still very much there, very much annoying. So nothing I can do about that one. However, I have to say, it's been hard to try and get a game cast in when there's so many new versions. Beta ended, and now we're at like version 5.13, 5.12 before that, and yeah, I mean, just been a lot of updates, you know, so that's why there haven't been that many games. Plus, I've been keeping busy with World of Tanks, and I'm sure you guys appreciate that. In the meantime, the generator here, don't know why he built it up, going down. Generator here, never got any actual generators on it, despite the fact that he has so much bonus requisition. Finally getting on that to get himself some power, realizing that his Tech 2 is quite late. And Ed is just dominating right now. He has a bunch, I mean, yeah, he has 5 Tech... He basically has 5 really basic squads and then 1 properly good squad, but none of that matters just because numbers are the Tyranid's strength, and he's using it to great advantage here. TAC Marines fighting the Warrior Brood. The Warriors are hoping to be able to down this point, but they won't be able to. That's a pipe dream, good sirs. In the meantime, the Tyranid numbers alone are letting them just win on capture points here. The Space Marines only have 3 units that in total that could cap. Meanwhile, Ed has a full stack of units, and he's upgrading to tier 3. Tex feels that he's losing the game pretty damn badly, and is asking him if a Swarm Lord is coming. Not really much he can do. With 70 points left, he has no way whatsoever of winning this game. Yeah, and some people have asked me why I'm doing Dawn of War instead of something more popular than StarCraft or something like that. It's because StarCraft's a lot slower of a game, and I've already went over these points, but this game's more exciting. There's always action. Like, look at these motherfuckers. Look at them go. Just using their little, like, beastie claws to scratch the crap out of these generators. You know that if you scratch the paint on a generator, its value goes down an estimated 80%. And eventually it gets so humiliated that it just blows up. The Force Commander here just being completely butt-raped. Nothing he can do. No war gear on any of these heroes. These players have both been concentrating on units. Goes down again, and that is it. End of the game. So, to reiterate, Tyranids did a good job of building up power. Had a very good early surge of units that the Space Marines did not counter in any which way, and they also lost their Force Commander early, and good usage of the Ravener Alpha Special. So this has been Kamikat. Thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. And we're back now on the screen. As you can see, the unit score, actually Tex, amazingly enough, is ahead on the unit score, simply because he didn't lose as many models. That's really what it comes down to. So yeah, but overall, just Ed used his numbers to great advantage to cap the whole map. He has a better commander score, resources score, point score, and probably because he has more commander kills and has not lost him once. Those losses are really costly. I mean, those are 250 requisition a pop, if I remember correctly. So yeah, cheers. Oh yeah, by the way, my in-game channel. It's Kami. You just type in /join Kami and you can be in my channel too. I'm just special like that. So I'm signing out for real this time.